Hello friends, this is Trevor Truck ASMR, and welcome to GM Underhalls, a map created by a very talented creator whose name I can't pronounce because I believe it's in Russian, so I will leave a link in the description as always to give proper credit to this creator. And by the way, this map was recommended to me by Reggie long time ago, or decently long time ago. And a couple things before we get started. Number one, I'm sick. My voice is probably not going to sound the same. I'm really trying my best not to cough into the mic, but if that does happen, then obviously I'm going to edit it out. So if you notice my voice sounding a little bit off, that's the reason why. But I still feel like recording. I'm not that sick that I can't record. So what do you say we start this show? And we're already in a pretty wild landscape. A concrete jungle, if you will. Alright, so this is already really good. The visuals are pretty amazing already. This could almost pass as a Dead by Daylight map. Which, by the way, I haven't really played that game a lot, except for very recently. I've been trying to get back into it, but I don't know. DBD is a game that, in theory, with all the characters and the frequent updates and stuff like that, you'd think that you would never get bored of it. But unfortunately, a few bad games and DBD starts to feel really stale. Like a stale cracker you take out of the box and you realize, oh, this cracker expired like in July of 2018. Like, that's kind of what it feels like. And I've had terrible games playing as a killer. I don't know why that is. I did, however, have much better luck playing as a survivor. So I kind of think that's what I need to start focusing on, is just simply playing as a survivor. Is there a way to exit this place, though? Do we gotta, well, I'm not entirely sure. You didn't see that. Nobody saw that. Oh, no, I still... You know what? It's just an invisible wall. I can't actually get out. Okay, so that was door number 2. Let's go into door number 1, which leads us to... Ooh. A very swampy place that apparently leads into good old-fashioned back rooms. Yes, the back rooms. I love it already. I never get enough of the back rooms. And there's this very constant low hum that is very soothing to my ears. And if I mix the sound very efficiently in this video, hopefully you'll be able to hear it too. I don't know, I find it comforting. Some people might find it unnerving, but a constant hum or a constant noise that's not too obtrusive, that's right up my alley. Helps me to sleep. Look at that, it's a doll. Gotta say, that's kind of creepy. but the craftsmanship is pretty good. Needless to say, can I throw it up here? Well, I'm not going to waste too much time with that, but it's good to know that in the back rooms you can grab a ice cold soda. I don't know what's going to kill you first, the monster that's hidden in the back rooms or the sugar content in the Pepsi. I think soda probably has a better chance of killing you faster. I mean, for Pete's sake, I think there's a video out there that shows you can use soda to clean, like, metal because of the, I guess, acidic content. I wonder if it's that vending machine. It's kind of making all that ruckus. Not that it's ruckus, like I said, I enjoy the sound. Oh gosh. Yeah, so I wish, as I'm recording this, I really wish that I felt better. But yesterday I just got into a fit of coughing, and it wasn't, like I said, I wasn't sick enough to have to call out from work, but I don't know, I may be getting to that point. It's just, you know, the thing is, at least where I work, if you have to take off more than 3 days, the entire process is just bad. It's almost like you're getting punished for getting sick. Because you gotta get a doctor's note, and it's gotta be done in a specific way, and you gotta use this third-party online application to apply for extra time off so that all the days that you call out are not counted against you, because otherwise you get fired. And you have to kind of hope that you did everything right in a process that's already confusing enough. And if you don't, you'll get penalized for it. And who knows, maybe you'll get fired. I don't know, it's like the question that's kind of like hanging over you. It's the question that's kind of up in the air. Did I do this right? Did I get all the signatures I needed? It makes a man not want to get sick, but you know what? You know what? We can't help it, can we? Where I work, it's a very public place. Sicknesses spread very easily. I mean, hell, you should have seen it during COVID. So, all I'm saying is that it's possible I'm coming down with something that might require me to take some extra days off, and I don't think it should be that hard to do. I mean, it could be really simple. Why do they have to use a third party to process sick days? The approval of those sick days. To me, that's just beyond comprehension. Also, I want to point out that this level, so far, I'm really digging it. I'm really digging it. I have stepped into a completely different world, but just the atmosphere of this place, I really enjoy it. This truly feels like a liminal space. The very exact embodiment. I think I'm starting to hear a weird... Yes, I'm starting to hear music. It's lovely. But I found myself at a dead end. This is a very labyrinthine type of place. like it. I really like it. I guess we should probably try to... Yeah, there's music coming out of that speaker there. That's probably the one thing that gives me a little bit of relief from the fear. And this is a dead end. We can't go there, so I think we're gonna have to just go this way, I guess. Yeah, let's go this way. Okay. This hallway is a little bit more lit. Oh, I spoke too soon. I have no idea if I'm even going in the right direction. But you know, it sounds kind of trite, but it's always about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's all about the journey, and this right here makes the journey worth it. What's this? It's a sand filter. That is a very odd thing to just have lying around. Very oddly specific. I don't know what that's all about. Probably some hidden lore that I'm just not privy to. There's something really comforting about this place, though. I don't even know what to think. It reminds me of a combination of... And I know this is going to sound oddly specific, but the way that this layout is, it reminds me of two things mixed together. It reminds me of an office space and one of those big mattress stores. You know the ones I'm talking about. Like the ones you go to on a rainy Sunday afternoon, randomly. The funny thing is, I recall going to different mattress stores with my parents when I was a kid, and I don't ever remember actually purchasing a mattress. I mean, I guess my parents at least, were in the market for one, but I don't actually remember a specific purchase. This room right here is absolutely beautiful. I think I could just sit here all day. I got some... I don't hear any music coming from that speaker, but that's okay. There's a good chance it's copywritten music. This has given me like a hybrid of a mall and a hospital and a movie theater, like all three. Oh gosh, there's so many directions I could take. There's no way that I explore all of this. I'll tell you that much. Hello? What have we here? Oh, it's awfully dark. Okay. So this was the original room. I actually think there's blood. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, the image there is a little bit gruesome. I think I might blur that out. I mean, this is a channel where we play Dead by Daylight, and we've seen gruesome stuff before, but for some odd reason, I just feel like not showing the dead body. I just don't. And so I won't. There we go. There's something interesting about this room. Oh, okay. So I was there. I think we just gotta keep heading this direction, right? Yeah, I think maybe we're stuck, so I think we go back this way. I love the running speed in this game. Ah, there we go. See, now we're getting somewhere. I have a chair. Okay. Let's set you down right there. Well, of course there was going to be a second floor. How could there not be a second floor? Oh, I hear the vending machine again. Oh my gosh. Huh. Secret. Can't do anything with it though. This is wild. Seriously, this is wild. There was a cane on that desk and it just mysteriously vanished. Interesting. Could there be a ghost in here? Could there be a ghost in these underhalls? This looks like a classroom of sorts. It's very bright in here. I actually don't need my flashlight. And what is this room? Take it in, everybody. Take it in. The sound of that constant hum in the background. Oh, take it in. I love it. It puts me in a better place. Especially this morning. You know, I'm dealing with sickness. I have some other things that are frustrating me in life. And it's like when I come into levels like these, it's like I kind of sort of put it all behind and I kind of forget about it for a little while, so it's nice. That's the classroom that I just came from. Okay, so I'm probably going in circles, so I gotta go back. You know, for levels like these, it's hard to keep in the back of your mind a mental map, because this is a maze and it's like, where have I been before, where haven't I been before, and you're kind of left with a lot of questions. And yeah, you know, it's very easy to get lost in a place like this. I hope the microphone sounds okay as I'm recording. This is a little bit meta, but I think you all will understand, you know. I often go meta when I talk about my videos. I use this Logitech app because my microphone is a Blue Yeti, and, you know, like peanut butter and jelly, the Blue Yeti and the Logitech app go hand in hand. And I have some other devices that use Logitech software as well. The problem is, I usually open the app when I record because it enhances the mic. Okay, here's another dead body. So, I opened the Logitech app as one does, and it's just loading and loading and loading, and it never actually seemed to activate. And maybe it's just illusion, but I think that the Logitech app enhances the way that my microphone sounds in a good way. And so it's not working right now. I don't believe it is. So again, I'm sorry if things sound off. You know, you got the fact that the app isn't working, and also that I'm sick right now, so I apologize. I apologize about that. But I think it's still salvageable. So the question is, where do we go? I believe that this is a new area that I haven't seen before. It's pretty dark down that side. Okay, I believe I found something important. I can't go around the table, but that's okay. I'll just go in here. Does it work? I guess maybe it doesn't. Thought that was like a collectible. I don't know if you all like humming ASMR. Oh, this is interesting. So this gives us a view of the, I guess, under halls, quite literally. But we're gonna keep going this way, at least for right now. There's gotta be an end to this that leads somewhere new. Right? Maybe I'm wrong. No. I could almost swear that I've been here before. So I think my final conclusion is that I'm lost. But I'm pretty sure that a little bit of exploration will show me the exit to this maze. There's a game. Oh, okay. Yep, so I'm back to the classroom. Back to the classroom. Okay. I wonder if that's all there is to the second floor. Alright, so I'm back on the first floor, and we got some chairs. Just for the fun of it. You know, I always like making a mess. I mean, how could you not like making a mess? You know, it's written in our human DNA. We like to make messes. So I just like throwing around chairs. Besides, that's content, you know, that's what you all signed up for, right? You signed up for content like that. Keeping it real, though, I do appreciate every single subscription. Oh, nice carpet. Nice little area rug. How very thoughtful. I do appreciate every subscription. I appreciate every minute that you all watch this. It means a lot to me, you know? It looks like I picked up some ammo for some reason. You know, the thing is, you know what really flatters me is just the fact that, you know, this whole YouTube thing that I'm doing, you know, it's not a job. It's not a full-time job. I just don't have the time and the resources to make it so. Sometimes I do wonder what I could do, what I could make this channel if I had nothing but time. And for those of you who are like me, for those of you who are hobbyist YouTubers, I'm sure that you think the same sometimes. You know, I'm sure you've had that thought in your head. You just kind of wonder, what could I do with this channel if I had nothing but time? You know, let's just say I went to a casino and I won $4 million. I could quit my job. I could basically retire, perhaps. And now I have nothing but time to make videos. I've thought about that many, many times. Because to be honest, I get more out of... I guess I get more enjoyment out of making videos and piecing them together with my editing software than I do at my job. But of course, you know, there's always pros and cons. I have this sort of theory or guess that being a full-time content creator also has a lot of negatives. I imagine there's a lot of hours spent just sitting down, editing things. If you're a bigger channel, you also have to deal with advertisers and promotions and collaborations with other YouTubers. And if you're big enough to have staff working for you, oh, I can only imagine going through paychecks, insurance, stuff like that. But also, if you're more solitary, but you're also full-time in the content creator space, there's also a social isolation element. And that's one thing I will say. The one advantage to my current day job is that I do get to socialize regularly with my coworkers. And that's a healthy thing. That's a good thing. No man is an island, as the quote goes, right? And you shouldn't try to be an island. It's good to have friendships and, to go out and do things. And I'm not saying you have to travel the entire world. I'm just saying there's probably a lot to do right outside your house. And of course, I've been that type of person before. And sometimes I still am. The type of person who just locks myself away in my room and I don't say anything to anyone and I isolate. And I suppose it's very fitting to talk about this in a map like this because this map makes you feel isolated. It truly does. It makes you feel cut off from the world. And I suppose that's part of the horror and the appeal of liminal spaces like this one. It's truly, this one here is truly, I would consider it a masterpiece. And I would say to anyone, if you want to make a liminal space like this, if you truly want to do that, take a look at this level, take a gander, run through it yourself. Don't just take my word for it. This one will give you a lot of great lessons on how to create a liminal space and to do it right. And I think it's the chef's kiss to include this constant background buzzing. I love that so much. I'm very sorry to the creator. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize about that. But credit shall be given to you for this, because this is phenomenal. Now, I'm pretty certain I haven't seen all that this level has to offer, but this is probably where I'm gonna call it quits. This has been a very, very enjoyable, much needed experience. Sometimes you just need to take a break, and I know that's a hard concept for some people. It's a hard concept for me sometimes, because I just want to keep going and I just want to keep plowing through everything. But you know what? No. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to play video games. I'm going to take a break, and I think you should too. We don't give ourselves enough breaks. We don't give ourselves enough rest. So that's my suggestion for the day. Also, my voice starting to give out, so this is probably good timing. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in another. Goodbye.